Hello there. Over the years, I have been through things that I have no worldly explanation for. Whenever I try to explain these things to people, they either flat out do not believe me or they experience something similar themselves. However, this experience I am going to break down is when I was losing faith in the Most High. I was contemplating taking myself out of this world and I was struggling with my own self esteem. I was also going through a bad breakup at the time, and if it wasn't enough, I was working at a thrift shop, feeling like a failure, and I was embarrassed to be there. I was only 19 at the time, so keep that in mind. At this time, I had gotten out of the mental hospital off of a failed attempt at taking myself up out of here. I have always tried to move forward and was determined to work hard since I am a man. And that's what I was told and shown to do growing up. I had a mask on at the time. People that came into that store were always met with a smile and kindness, but I was deeply hurt on the inside. The feeling is hard to explain, but it felt like I was suffocating. A lot of sleepless nights I had. I was down in Smirnoff bottles and smoking marijuana a lot while playing the game a lot back then. Then I would wake up and go to work with a forced smile that nobody could tell was forced, but one woman did. I remember this like it was yesterday. I was stocking and straightening up shelves at the Goodwill in the back of the store. This elderly lady, looked like she had to be in her 70s, approached me with a smile. She asked me how I was doing, and I gave her the same smile I was giving people, and after a brief small talk, she cut me off. This was a conversation word for word that stuck with me throughout all these years. She asked me, "You've been hurt badly in this life, haven't you?" And when she said that, I felt a tear roll down my cheek, but I was holding in more tears from falling. At that moment, I felt a really warm presence that cannot be explained. It was early spring, so not hot, and the store was always kept a bit chilly. The warm presence did not make me sweat. It felt comforting. Due to this, I felt my guards break down and I replied yes in a choked voice. And this is why I broke down. And to those that know me, I rarely cry, and when I do, it is by myself, but I was in tears in that store. She looked me dead in the eye and told me, flat out told me, didn't ask, "You haven't been hurting since your grandfather passed, haven't you?" And this is what really got me, really hit home, because I never saw this woman before. I never really spoke on my grandpa passing to random people, so this threw me off. It was like she was reading my mind, and I replied in a choked voice, "Yes, I have." She told me that he loves me and that I need to be strong. She name dropped my grandmother directly and told me to keep her close. She mentioned my mom and my little sister by name. And it's wild because it wasn't like, take care of your grandmother, take care of your sister, your mom. Like, she literally said their names verbatim. I was taken aback, but I wasn't scared. She asked to take my hand and she said a prayer that seemed to last forever, but was over quickly to me. At the end of that prayer, my eyes were dry, but my heart was beating fast yet steady. Hard to explain. Then this lady told me, "Goodbye, Rico," and left the store without buying a single thing. My mind felt at ease as she left, but before the door closed after she walked through it, I realized she left her billfold on one of the shelves by us. I immediately grabbed it and went out the door to the parking lot. But here's the thing, nobody was there. Where I worked, the exit was on the side of the building, but sometimes people parked at the front of the building. So I checked out there and she wasn't there. In fact, there were no cars out there. She wasn't at the bus stop at the edge of the parking lot, and again, nobody was at the bus stop. And looking back, I don't even know how she would even got out of the parking lot as quick as she did, because she was walking very slowly. And then another thing too, there weren't any cars leaving the parking lot or anything. It was completely still since it was early in the morning and people usually didn't start coming in until around lunchtime. She just flat out disappeared and I could not explain it. I came back into Goodwill and explained to my supervisor that the lady left her billfold in the store, but I could not figure out where she went to. I went home that day and questioned my grandmother and my mother about this lady, seeing if she'd known them since she name dropped both of them. And neither of them knew who she was, which confused me. But then something told me internally that she was an angel coming to speak to me. This one interaction made me not only believe in the Most High and never deny Him again, but it also made me realize that there truly is a world beyond what we can ever comprehend. I believe in angels and demons. I don't believe in aliens. I assume they are all either an angel or a demon. Everything is black and white to me. So I said to say this: if you are struggling with your faith, please listen to this testimony. I'll be dropping more on the various things that strengthen my spiritual resolve over the years, but this is the first one, and probably the most important one, that solidified my faith in the Most High. So y'all, stay tuned. Also, I know my uploads have been pretty sporadic. I ain't gonna bore y'all with my personal issues, but just know I'm not gonna abandon this channel. I will be actually making a new Instagram. I have one right now, but I want to make a new one after I leave this city and switch locations. That way, like, I really don't want too much to do with a lot of the people here. You know, that's a whole nother thing. People want me to break down why I want to leave my hometown. I'll make a video about it. I'm an open book. It's all good. But yeah, with all that being said, y'all please like the video, sub to the channel, comment your thoughts down below, drop your own testimonies. Are you an atheist? Do you believe in the Most High? You know, what religion do you practice? Just let me know. No judgments here. None at all. Because we all gotta walk our own paths. And I have to say this: if you stay sub to this channel after I have been not uploading consistently and you still check back for me, you the real MVP. I really appreciate you. I actually did write down a lot of screen names to make sure that I don't forget people, because there are some people, probably like about a dozen people that I see consistently. I get randoms, but these people always stick out to me. So shout out to all y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I don't take y'all for granted, and this is why I don't want to abandon the channel. You know, I just be going through a lot mentally, and you know, my days blend together, and it's no excuse, but I'm just being transparent with y'all. But yeah, expect more uploads. I know I said it in the past, but I have like, I'm literally sitting on like 6 different videos, you know, basically different topics that I want to speak on, including I want to actually speak on another spiritual testimony very soon. But I don't really know when I want to drop that. You know, there's some other things I want to speak on. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Much love. I'm done rambling. If you stayed the whole time, like I said, you the real MVP. Much love. Stay safe, because ICE is going crazy in the streets. I just saw somebody get, you know, offed in the streets by multiple ICE agents. So y'all be careful. I hope all my subscribers stay safe. You know, hug your loved ones, because you don't know tomorrow's not promised. Much love, y'all. Face signing out.